special 50th episode. Fantastic stuff right now.
Video format too.
We're going to say hello to the cameras, everyone. Hello.
It's a one-off.
It's a one-off.
We're trying it.
We'll see how it goes.
See how it goes.
Yeah, I like it.
So, of course, in the caravan, you've got me, Alfie, Josh, Callum and Reese.
But outside, we've got some boys, and we'll get onto that in a minute.
Yeah, we're going to get onto that in a minute.
50th celebrations, we've all got our snazzy shirts on.
Yes.
Hawaiian
Hawaiian
snazzy
shirts.
wavy.
It's bloody boiling outside as well.
It's a lovely 22, 23
I swear to God,
degrees outside.
this weekend
is glorious.
Perfect weather.
Going so well. And tomorrow's meant to be the hottest bank holiday May Day in record.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we'll get on to May Day in MO.
Yeah, we will get onto that. But what we're going to do first is we're going to go outside and we're going to take one of these cameras and we're going to go and talk to the 3 people that we've got outside and we'll introduce you to them. I'm going to stop.
So here we go. I feel like Chris Evans or something, or Trevor. No. Right, here we go.
This is the caravan.
This is the caravan. We'll get out here and we'll look at it in a proper view. Here's the caravan. It used to be over here, but now it's here. So we're going to go over and we're going to talk to a couple of the guys right now. First of all, I'm going to talk to David first. David, you're here on the 50th episode of the podcast. You've been a couple of times.
Yeah.
So what's your experience of being here today?
It's a tremendous podcast. It's the only podcast you'd ever see me on. Granted, they pay for my travel expenses. That also helps.
Yeah.
But I'm now here for a chef, and I'm not getting paid. But I'm getting paid in meat, so
Yeah.
I'll come again.
We might give you some beers as well.
I like beer.
Good stuff. Thank you, David. Thank you, David. So we're going to move on right now to Sam. Here we have Sam Tanya. Sam Tanner. He's moving on to Aussie soon, but we're going to talk about that later. Sam, you've been on a couple of podcasts now. You've probably been on about 3 or 4, I believe. So how does it feel being here on the 50th episode right now?
It's an honour. Like I don't want to be anywhere else right now.
And who is looking after this barbecue right now?
It's myself, Mr. David, and Max.
Okay, so one last question. Have you got a specific, very gratified, very good memory of being on this podcast?
What?
And we're going to move on. And here we have someone that has been on, I believe, twice on this podcast. He's a very funny man. He's called Max. I find him very funny.
the press.
So Max, you've been on a couple of times on this podcast. 50th episode. Have you listened to all 50?
I don't think I've even listened to one. Probably.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Go on. Let me just take that over quick.
Oh my God.
Can't go wrong with a bit of corkies.
Cheers, mate.
Quick shout out
to
Billy.
Quick shout out to Billy Stanley.
And what's his face? What's that? What's the guy on Xbox?
Spike.
Spike. Yeah. He listens
Quick shout out to Spike. Spike. The only thing.
Alfie hates it.
Let's go to Alfie quickly. The only thing. So would you like to say some quick words before we go back in about Spike? Spike. Stop fake shooting on FIFA. Here we go. Let's go back in.
Hang on, I want some food. Have a good time, guys.
Alright, you get some food, Callum. Okay, alright. Can we have one sausage bat for Callum, please?
Hey up.
So the first thing we should probably cut through is what's everyone been up to since the last one? We've had about nearly a month off, I think, since the last podcast.
3 weeks.
Callum, you weren't even here for that. So
No, I wasn't there. No.
that's a very strange way of doing it.
I don't know why I did that.
Jump on top.
I don't know why I did
Please
that.
show the camera. Please show the camera. He's put ketchup on top. You're just gonna have to flip that. But
I'm 2 bevies in, I think.
Me too. I'm 5.
Anyway, so anyone been up to anything interesting? Callum, you've just left your job for the 2nd time. Why have you just thrown that at the camera?
I didn't realise it was there. I'm sorry.
I've left my 2 jobs to go to Australia.
You officially finished with the fire brigade.
The fire brigade finishes on the 14th of May.
Oh, right.
After over 4 years of doing it. Quitted. Done.
You're going to miss it.
I'll miss the jobs, but it just doesn't happen enough nowadays.
Yeah.
People are
It's
too
a good
careful.
thing, really.
It's a good thing, but it's just
People are too
like
careful.
I do that job to do, exciting stuff, and it just doesn't happen enough. So as much as I love it and love the people I work with, I can see myself doing better things for the next couple of years before. I still got my heart set on doing it.
You never know. There might be
one day I might come back and do it again.
There might be some massive investment in the next couple of years. They might have more jobs on the go.
Exactly, and that's the thing. The other job, working in fraud in the call centre, I mean, I can just give that up any day. I'll tell you what, I feel like I will miss the Hastings Direct people more than I'll... Oh, I can't be saying that. I can't be saying. But I work.
You heard it.
You heard it here first.
I work with the Hastings Direct people more than I work with the Fire Brigade people.
Yeah.
I see them every day. Where I see the Fire Brigade people,
Yeah, but you go on like staff dues with that's the difference. And you went on one not too long ago. So
yeah,
that was recently.
It was there. No, we gone on. We had a team night out. That's the Old Town. Yeah.
So there's a lot more of that. So there's that sort of camaraderie.
Of
between
course, yeah.
all of you. And,
but then there's the Fire Brigade people, where obviously the job that we do brings you closer together. Sort of like the military. I've not been in the military, but it's kind of like that bond.
Yeah.
And yeah. Either way, I'm gonna miss them all a lot, but I'm doing it to sort of... I feel like I need to get away for a bit of a fresh start,
Yeah.
New scenes, new places, new people.
So, I mean...
Things get a bit stale, don't they?
Exactly.
So you're going to Australia, right? You're going to Aussie.
The land down under.
The land down under.
Down there.
Down there. Are you excited? Are you slightly scared? Or is it?
I'm very blasé about the situation. It's weird. Doesn't really seem real. You must sort of get that with Asia.
Kind of. Like, I mean, I remember you said that before when we went last time. For me, I was like, oh yeah, I know I'm going. And I was a bit like, oh shit, it's happening soon.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have what you've got.
It must be the way my mind works. I don't know. I just can't actually believe that it's happening. Because this one's long term.
Yeah.
It's not just like
you haven't got
a year minimum, isn't it?
Yeah, I plan to stay out there at least 2 years. It might be shorter, it might be longer, but
I mean, last time when you went to Asia, both of you, in fact, you kind of in the back of your mind, you had a return date possibly in the back.
You have an idea how long.
You have an idea of how long you want to be out there. Whereas now you're now saying, I'm going to be out there for whatever. Doesn't matter how long it is.
Take it step by step. That's what I keep saying.
It depends on how you feel. If you like.
Exactly. I'll take it step by step. I might come home a lot sooner than I think.
David's in here right now. I don't know if you can see him.
No, yeah, he's definitely in the video.
Hello, David.
Hey, because it's a video now, isn't it? You can see what's going on.
Hello, David.
It's not as interesting as
But yeah, so it's kind of it's under different circumstances now. You're going. I'm going. I'm staying there until I feel a certain other way. And
you never know. You might meet a nice girl.
Yeah, exactly.
A
bit of skirt, a bit of Aussie skirt.
I thought you said a bit of scat.
Well, there might be.
I believe the term is bogan.
The thing that bothers me the most is leaving my mum behind.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Don't
weird.
worry, I'll take care of her.
Stop it. My sisters and my brother.
Reese will take care of them.
Oh my god.
Your dad, you're not too fussed about.
My dad's like he's
your dad's your mate.
Yeah, he's cool with it, and but it's my mum, my sisters, my brother, and Ralph.
Yeah.
My nephew. Who I'll they're the ones that I don't like leaving behind. Not leaving them behind, but saying goodbye for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, it's never goodbye.
Yeah, I mean,
until next time.
That's it, Reese.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think it must be.
Well, we'll save the good lucks to the end of this episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why it makes it, because this is my last pod. It's not just the season finale for me, but it's my last pod for a long time.
Yeah. We are gonna sort of
not miss you.
Potentially replace the role.
Say it.
Yeah, well,
we're gonna potentially replace the role, but I must say
Unfortunately,
I'll leave it to the end of the
we'll
podcast.
leave
Anyway,
that.
so let's move on.
nice,
Josh, have you done anything recently?
I want to go see Brighton again.
Yes,
Yeah,
we went to see him last night.
Brighton v 2 nights ago now. Brighton v Man United at home. They played them twice away.
Yeah.
In the cup and in the league, and they lost both of them narrowly. But Brighton beat them 1-0. Only the second time they've ever beaten Man United.
Was it a good atmosphere?
Oh, it was amazing.
I bet
it was the last home game of the season as well. So no matter what, they were going to do like a lap of honour around the pitch to thank everybody.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I loved it. Loved it. Like, when I'm in the stadium, obviously Man United, I love Man United more than I love Brighton. But when I'm in the stadium, I'm 100% Brighton.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what.
Not like this lad.
Yeah, he's scummy. Don't forget.
Scummy cunt.
Actually, try not to score when Rooney scored that time. Try not to celebrate.
You did celebrate. Criminal.
You did.
But
anyway, that's what I was saying.
He plays for
Everton
now.
Oh, okay.
So this season at the Amex, they've beaten Arsenal, drew with Everton because of some scumbaggery right near the end with a shitty penalty, and beaten Man United. So.
What, Brighton did?
Brighton, yeah. All three of
Wait, hang on.
Brilliant.
Did you watch? Sorry, I completely blacked out. Did you watch Brighton and Man?
Yeah, Brighton v Man United.
Is that what you watched yesterday?
Yeah.
2 nights ago.
2 nights
2 days ago.
Shit. Oh yeah, yesterday I was dead yesterday. But...
So the
that's
biggest
huge.
club in the world came to Brighton, and I say biggest because they're the most supported team.
Worldwide,
Not the most successful
worldwide,
team,
yeah.
but they are the most supported team in the world. Came to
Brighton.
Brighton. Came to Brighton.
Shit.
And Brighton beat them 1-0. You know, and beating them secured
Premier League safety
for next season, so they won't get relegated.
So they are definitely in the Premier for next year.
Yeah.
I don't follow
Fair
football,
play,
but that's sick. Being obviously Brighton being so local and
massively.
Well, when they got
I think
promoted,
it's fantastic, especially
They've
for
been awesome.
not just for the football club, but for the whole county, like, because it brings a lot more popularity and a lot more tourism.
If everybody
if
everybody supported the team that they live closest to in England, the most supported team in the country would be Brighton.
Yeah,
because there's no other teams near us. I think the second nearest Premier League team is Shitty Palace.
Well,
can I say it right now?
Where's Southampton in the leagues?
That's your
team.
They're getting
relegated.
Yeah, they're out.
Oh, right, so...
Hang on a minute.
If I was to support a football team, it'd be Brighton.
Yeah,
that's your football team.
But because it's local,
purely
on that.
Boys.
Yeah.
They are really good. They've played their fucking
that means whenever you come back, we have to go Brighton game.
Oh,
cheeky Brighton game.
What's the name that I should know for Brighton's team?
Gross.
He's probably the best
Not
player.
Carl.
Is he from Brighton? Doesn't sound like he's from Brighton.
German.
He's German, but he's fucking good.
Not
Who did
Carl.
he play for before Brighton?
Somewhere in Germany. Cologne, I think.
Is Criedo? What's his name?
Hemed.
He's Chiedo.
It's Criedo. He's good.
Yeah, Chris Hughton made some sick signings this season, and he's really worked out.
Yeah. Reese, what have you been up to? Tell me later.
That's what I was about to say.
You'll be back.
Season 5.
So, I went to Essex.
4.
Did you?
I went to Essex for 2 days for some super. No, they're not super secret. I went for some assessments for the Ministry of Defence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I won't know that until I'll find out how I did in 2 weeks' time.
But did you feel that it went well?
I did as well as I could.
How was the physical side of it? Because I remember
that was quite alright. Yeah, no, it was a 7.6 on the bleep test. Only 2 people failed it out of 28 people.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't too hard. What I think threw some people was that the warm up was to 3, and then they reset it, and then you went again.
Oh yeah.
So you did
How much time did you have between the two?
It starts at 10 seconds, and it was over 15 meters, and then so you can just literally just take a light jog.
Yeah.
I kind of try to work it with the pace of it being.
You have to go with. You want to go with the beeps.
Yeah,
so
literally. I don't want to get there and stop.
Yeah.
I did it a few times. I was like, I can slow right down, and then all you got to do is just keep the pace with the beats, and it's easier than people were stopping, starting, and it really did.
Yeah.
You could really tell it was taking the toll. I thought that's probably a good, and it worked. I did it. It was easy. There was one guy went out on 6.8. He was fuming. And one girl went out on 4.1 or something like that.
How can you be fuming? It's you who decides when you.
No, because he was so close to the end, and he was just angry with himself that he couldn't do it. But it wasn't the end of the world, because if they passed the second day, our search assessments, they can come back for the medical and do the fitness there as well.
Right.
So it's like it wasn't the end of the world that they didn't pass, but they just were a bit gutted about it. But they got 6 weeks minimum to practice for.
No, good luck with it though, honestly.
Yeah,
I thought Reese could be
a policeman.
I might not be here.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, the earliest
But you
start
might be in prison.
yeah.
That's search history.
My earliest start date is November. That's if everything goes well and I get my first post and everything, and I accept my first post. So,
All the best, man. Really,
Yeah.
all the best.
But yeah, going up there was fun because I killed my car.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I want to hear about this.
Yeah, I'll
get
get
on
on.
to
I
that.
can see the red from where it was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, just before we
sounds
go
fun.
on, with the video stuff's new, so
You will see us
Yeah,
checking
they're
it.
patchy.
it might be a bit patchy. Don't know how it's going to turn out, but
It
it's
should
been
be
good so
alright.
far.
Like
Yeah.
every
So that's
experiment,
it, sweet.
you've only got to try it.
We've got to try it. So sounds like we've all been getting on with good
Nice.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Mayday.
Yes.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
right.
Tomorrow.
Well, you
Right.
talk about that. So
Alfie.
I'm not involved. I'm going for a week.
Alfie, are you going?
You might want to
Well done.
You might want to go and shut the door.
This here flower crown was the very same one from that fateful afternoon.
What happened then?
Well, Alfie didn't come, did he? We should
Oh.
go back and listen to that episode.
Is this the
It was
Mayday
good.
2 years ago or
Yeah,
last
well, we
year?
weren't here last
Yeah, it was
year.
like 2
Oh
years
yeah, that's
ago.
it. Yeah, so it's been 2 years since us,
Crazy, isn't it?
all of us really.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
been 2
we got a
years.
burger.
You
that
pass
service.
Service from
the old
Sam
ketchup
Turner.
over.
Cheers, Samuel,
Oh,
mate.
nice one. Cheers, mate.
mate.
Oh,
Might be hearing more from them
tidy.
in a bit.
I can't believe that's been
However.
2 years.
Yeah.
Mad, isn't it? That was a good Mayday. It was a bit rainy though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was shit. The weather wasn't great, but
It's been like that for the last few years. Apparently last year was dire.
it was awful. I didn't stay out more than
Yeah.
a couple hours.
But tomorrow.
Tomorrow is meant to be the hottest Mayday in record. Not just for Hastings, but as
the
in
whole
like
country.
UK.
Yeah.
So
Apparently yesterday, I think it was in Pakistan, it reached 50 degrees.
Celsius.
Yeah.
now.
50 Celsius, which is like some sort of record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
how
like
do you
how
anything
do you
in
like live in that?
I
They
don't think
probably
you
just sat
do.
around fucking drinking water.
Wasn't
all
it
fucking
last
day.
time we had hot weather?
Pure pornography.
Last summer. People were dying.
Yeah,
Like, there were a couple of people that, like elderly people were dying.
old
Yeah, I
people
remember
die in like heat waves and like cold snaps. It's like a very popular time
Yeah.
for people to die.
Yeah.
I don't want to die now. It's not cool. I'm going to die in a few weeks.
yeah. But
Yeah, no.
Mayday, yeah, tomorrow 11 a.m. Start drinking. It's like
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't know about who's listening, but we got another burger.
That service.
Whose is that?
That's a great song.
Anyway,
Whoever,
I'll have it.
whoever.
I'm not too peckish at
Yeah.
the moment, but
Go on, ketchup.
Yeah, blimey.
ketchup.
Makes it.
Great service.
Mate,
This is brilliant.
Yeah, so what are our plans? We haven't actually got solid plans yet.
Well,
we should
I've
probably
got-
do something. We should
I've got
probably
like
do something.
loose plans with so many different
you've
groups
got to
of
dart
people.
off a lot, don't you?
Yeah,
You've got
I
to say
will be darting
goodbye.
off. Yeah. But I think we'll go down about 11ish, maybe.
Yeah.
Or I'll get down there for 11 because obviously there's a carnival and stuff.
Yeah.
All the bikes are about, so like thousands of bikes come to Hastings every year. And it's like such a cool sight just to see all the bikes and the sounds and noises.
I'll meet you at the bottom of the road if you want. We'll walk down.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Meet me in the bottom road as well.
Are you staying up here tonight then?
No. Bottom of my road. But yeah, so I'm excited, really excited. Well, I think I was more excited for this as the day's drawn on because we've been messing about a little bit with our intro today for this podcast.
Yeah,
So,
the intro was
video.
fun. I don't know how it's turned out. But
Honestly, if
it's
you're listening to this audio only on SoundCloud right now, switch over to YouTube and see if it's up yet because I'll probably throw the audio out first.
Yeah.
But I will be working on the video at the same time, so hopefully I can get it out.
And hopefully
similar
there's not too many
So these burgers are all right, aren't
inconsistencies.
they?
Yeah.
I mean, we're working with 2 cameras at the moment, with minimal batteries. It should be fine, but I'm excited to see how this video pod turns out. 'Cause
When else are you going to be able to see Reese eat a burger whilst podcasting?
in this as well, I mean,
Yeah.
depending
It's a one-time thing.
Richie thing.
Well,
Depending on
Reese
how-
wearing that
Oh.
and filming.
Depending on how this turns out, though, it might be something
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
future
yeah.
for the SBOS podcast.
Yeah, if we start doing this on a permanent basis, I think the time between pods would probably be bigger.
Yeah.
Because the amount of effort and everything, and I would want some fucking money.
I
Yeah, Spike, give us some money.
Yeah.
Spike, give me that money that you offered us, you bitch.
You probably won't remember that.
Harry's back.
I remembered it.
So,
How
yeah.
are they out there? Are they all right?
Yeah, I just went. I went to see them all, and they're cooking up the burgers. I've just placed my order.
Send one of them in a minute.
This is
man.
brilliant.
Yeah, no.
I've just placed my order: cheese and barbecue.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So have you done talk about Mayday?
Yeah. Well, is there anything you want to add?
I'm jealous.
Harry's working Mayday.
Well, here's the thing. I booked it off. Okay, I had it booked off. I was ready to go. I'd gotten all my outfits sorted and whatnot.
Shocking.
You got a ghillie suit.
Yeah.
Oh mate, that's
I
a
was
brilliant
gonna wear a
idea.
boiler suit.
That's basically what they do anyway in the
No,
parade.
and I got a phone call Saturday, yesterday, from my manager saying that she had been called by. She must not be named.
Jury service.
Heroin. What did you call her?
My little meth head.
My little meth head.
No, Daddy's little meth head.
Daddy's little meth head, and said that she's ill and can't come in Monday.
High on meth.
On Saturday. So then
We went to school with her, by the way.
Yeah,
What's she
yes,
look like?
yeah.
Wait, who is it? Is someone we know?
We went to school with her.
know
Not in
her
our
in the
year.
bar?
She was the year above us.
Is she
No,
like
2
the
years
young
above us.
one, curly hair, brown hair?
You remember?
Yeah, so she'd called in sick. So basically, the boss had rung me and said, "Look, I know you had that off, but can you please come in?"
What? You could have said no. I've got plans.
You should
Yeah,
have
but-
said no, man.
But
You've done yourself a
if anyone knows me, I'm not
No, who are you?
one to say no. Really,
Especially in an orgy.
I
Oh.
can't say no.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How else is he going to afford to buy me drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He uses his bet money.
But look at it this
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Look at it this way. Come in, come see me. I'll give you some nice.
Tell us
Tasty
about your
crust.
winnings from the other day.
Yeah.
So you
Come on.
made a
So
bet.
that kind of goes into what I wanted to talk about. So Tony Bellew and David Hay fought last night.
It was a
boxing.
brilliant match.
It was a good match. Basically, before the fight had started, I put £5 on Tony Bellew to win via stoppage in the 5th round, which was a return of £261. Now I won't tell you what the I don't know
The
what
odds were in your favour.
Yeah, they were in my favour. So I put that on that. I put a couple of other bets on. I put one on either side. So I put David Hay in whatever 6th round stoppage. Blah blah blah. I didn't think anyone would get knocked out anyway.
No.
So my dad tells me Saturday night, right? So I was gonna stay out for a couple of beers, but he says to me, "No, come home. I've booked the boxing. I've bought you a couple of beers. Come home and we'll watch it."
What's going on here?
Oh, hang on a minute.
hang
on a minute.
When did you turn up?
About 5 minutes ago.
Did you know about that?
I invited him. I didn't think he was coming though.
No, neither did I.
Oh, cracking.
Alright.
Cracking.
Anyway, so he says to me, "Come up. I've booked the boxing." I'm like, "Sweet." I finish my beer. I come home. 20 minutes into the boxing starting, right? And this is the undercard. My old man falls asleep.
I saw the picture on Instagram.
Yeah, I see your Snapchats.
And he
Melt.
and he fell asleep for the entirety of the night until I slapped his face when Bellew and David Hay come on. Literally, Bellew was coming out.
like
He weren't
me,
waking
wasn't
up. I
it,
was
on
like,
the
I've
McGregor
got to
fight.
wake him up. So I literally walked up to him and went bang, and he went ugh. Fight's on. He went all right. So anyway, watch the fight. 5th round, like I predicted. 5th round stoppage. £261 in my bank account.
Hang on, how much?
£261.
Oh.
On a, what was
Off
the
a
stake?
£5 bet.
Yeah, but how much other
That's
bet? What were the
nice.
other bets that you were making?
Yeah, that's a good question, Reece.
I lost.
Journalism.
I'm still in profit.
Oh yeah. That's
Did you
Sure.
get the
£40.
260 then?
You didn't
No,
make the
I got
261.
no. Look, I put a tenner on. Right, I deposited a tenner in my account, and I put £5 on each way.
So you
David
made,
Hay in the 6th.
so you made
Tony
£256.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Lovely, mate. Lovely.
That's
Very
a nice.
nice.
That's
Good
nice.
stuff.
Now,
Good
I want to
stuff.
hear about your car. Come on, Reece.
My sweet, sweet Obi. My car of 6
Obi!
years.
So you bought a new car. At
I
this
already
time-
had this car
Yeah,
booked, and it was already going to be mine on the Friday.
Hadn't
on
picked
the
it up
Friday
yet,
comment. Hadn't
but
picked it up.
you
no.
had bought it. You
I'd-
still had your old car. Nothing wrong with it. Just wanted
Not
something
really.
new. Go on.
No, yeah, that was going to my mum and my brother. Like we were going to have 3 cars. So there I am driving up to Essex, The A21 northbound is shut, so I've gone bollocks. This is another half hour on my journey. So I had to go through Paddock Wood, Sevenoaks to get to Dartford, then to cross over into the Dartford Tunnel. And as I was driving along to Brentwood, I suddenly realised that there was something wrong with my car. I started tapping. Oh, okay, this is strange. So I thought maybe I've hit like dragging something behind the car because there's a lot of rubbish on the roads, things like that. And then she started slowing down.
Right.
And my foot was on the accelerator still, and I was like, oh, this is. And I look at the temperature gauge, and it's gone from 85 to right over into the red.
Right.
And I've gone. I'm about to have a serious problem. So I've just pulled over into a bus lane. It was at night, so it's not being used. And just as I stopped and got the handbrake on, the cloud of steam just burst out from under the bonnet.
Oh.
And I'm there. Bear in mind, this is like 10:30 at night. And I've gone, oh, fuck my life. Like, this is not good. Mm-hmm. So I've had a look, like, popped the bonnet open, got the the radiator coolant, where the radiator coolant goes. Like, kind of opened that a little bit. And it's like gone. Like, there's no coolant in the system, and I'm like, oh no. All the warning lights are on the dash, and basically what had happened is the head gasket had gone. So what separates your engine oil and your water coolant has been destroyed, and so your water's getting into your engine and your oil's going into your water, and it's just it's basically gone at that point. Like, there's no. Unless you want to spend like £500-600 to get it fixed, it's just not worth it.
See, because I thought you was at home.
No, yeah, unfortunately, no. I was 2 miles outside my auntie's house in Brentwood.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Unless you were nearby somewhere.
That was the lucky thing, because I only had local recovery on my insurance. So luckily they took it. I got £50 scrappage out of it.
Bloody hell. So the car's, where's it? It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah, it's in some scrapyard in Essex at the moment, probly being stripped. There's a full tank of petrol in that.
So
I just paid the road tax.
Should have siphoned it.
I tried. We tried.
Was it written off then?
With a straw.
Was it written off?
Yeah.
I mean, it's this.
It was written off because of that.
No, it wasn't written off. It was just I scrapped it because there was just no point. Right. It's just a pain in the ass. And I had this new one coming on Friday.
Yeah.
She's alright actually.
Nice.
She's a bit of alright. Yeah. No, she's nice. Yeah.
Because you've got the new.
I got like the new Corsa.
Corsa,
new Corsa, like the
Vauxhall.
Yeah, what's it called? The Vauxhall Energy. Yeah. Whatever.
Well, at least you got a new car.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah. It's a hell of an upgrade, I'll tell you that.
All right, we're gonna go out and get someone back in. So here we are. Who do we want? Who do you want, Josh?
Any old dream will do.
Any old iron. Here we go. Follow me, Callum. It's been a great podcast so far.
Yeah, going well. This video stuff.
We've only just begun. So, hello everyone. And here we are with the barbecue lot. What we're gonna do? We're trading two. We're trading two. So you two are gonna. Okay. So right, we're gonna bring two of you in now. So who's cooking right now? Max is cooking. David is gonna go in. David, come here. Come here, quick. Dave. Oh, all right. Let me go to Tom. So, how do you feel about the big show?
What's the big show?
Here we go. So, on episode number 50, have you ever been in one?
I was in one at the very beginning where I told you about Majestic Bills.
That's very true. So we're currently on episode 50 right now. It's boiling out here.
Yeah.
You're gonna get your chance of going in there and speaking a bit if you want. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit next. You're gonna have to sit next to your brother. It's gonna be gold. So tell me, how are you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty hot.
Good. So what was so David's gone in. Has David gone in?
David's gone in. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna need to send one more because Alfie's coming out. So I'm gonna say Max, you go in. Oh, he's cooking. Sam, you go in. Sam, you go in. And that.
Very soon.
I'm actually having too much fun out here anyway, so, I'm good.
Well, let's go in!
Let's go in! I'm not having any fun at all. Let's do it. Creeping through the crack here. So, currently coming in, we've got Sam and David. Thank you.
So now we've got David and Sam here.
Hello.
So what have you guys been up to? Anything interesting? Thanks for joining us today, by the way.
No
Yeah,
worries.
thank you.
Hello.
David, you were here how long ago? Were you here in the last pod?
No, he hasn't been back since Bangladesh. So
Okay,
we're talking
you haven't been back since Bangladesh, so let's talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, best experience of my life, hands down. Was really good. It's just different. It's so different. Like, I don't think I ever find a place it's crazy different. Poverty is mental. I was saying earlier that I went out there with £100 spending money and came out with £30, and that was 3 months.
One of your friends made a profit, right? For a charity.
Someone made a profit out of the charity because we get like a little bit of spending money each month from the charity anyway, and which isn't much.
Yeah.
But he just didn't need it, and so he got like 40 quid profit out of the charity.
Good man. Making money off charities.
Never mind donating it back into something else, but
Nah,
he went out on a boozer, I bet.
I don't know. I guess so.
Doing well on the strippy.
Yeah.
Reese, can you confirm?
I cannot.
Oh.
£40, and what would you get that in the strippy?
What, in Bangladesh?
No,
Probably.
in any strippy.
You get a naughty 40.
Naughty
40.
Yeah. I think that's like 5 minutes.
But you didn't have to see the witch doctor in the end.
Yeah, so update on that. I didn't actually have to see the witch doctor because the witch doctor
because-
went to the jungle.
Yeah.
So
do
he was
what?
unavailable. Get some roots, or I don't know, just be a witch doctor. I don't really know what they do in that jungle. We did go to that jungle though.
Yeah,
It's
they
like the largest mangrove forest in the world. It's
Oh,
really
right.
could yeah, but I didn't see any witch doctors, so I couldn't get seen.
None of them were just like walking around, just.
Yeah.
How's it going? Do you want to buy some roots? Do you want to buy some herbs?
Yeah.
So no, I didn't see any of those. Saw some crocodiles.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, which is cool. And
Did you tangle with
loads
them?
of bloody monkeys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I've told you.
You leave
about
that to
this.
Reese.
Oh, right, yeah, you don't like monkeys at all, do you? Basically,
Reese
like,
shakes his head. You would have seen it because you're watching the video.
we were with, so we got, wherever we went, we had a police escort because it's, like, not safe for white people to be kind of anywhere in Bangladesh.
Right.
And especially when you got monkeys involved. And this monkey, like, took this girl's phone and then dropped it in the mud. And then this guy who was he was also a local, who was trying to, so she was Bangladeshi, he was Bangladeshi. And he went into, like, the mud where we were kind of on a platform above it. And he jumped down and being like the hero that because he wanted to get her there. And was like, I'm going to be the big man here.
Yeah.
He goes and tries and grab, and then suddenly all these monkeys converge. They're like, you're in my fucking territory now. And then I've never seen terror on his face like it. He was like, fucking like trying to grab, and he's pretty short anyway. Most of them are short.
Yeah.
And they fucking grab onto this thing, and they're fucking pulling him down by his legs. And so the two of the policemen got their guns instead of shooting them, like grabbed the opposite of the butts,
The barrel.
the barrel of the gun, and then started trying to hit them with the fucking butt of the gun. And then he got up. And then one of the policemen took a swing and fucking clonked one of these monkeys and fucking went flying. I was
No
like,
way.
fucking hell, like, this is getting serious. They just literally don't give a shit. They're like,
Fuck the monkeys.
fuck
mate.
yeah,
They're
they just don't
thieving
care about
bastards.
monkeys.
Jesus.
And then,
Christ.
and then the policeman went down to get the phone, and then they just didn't touch him because he fucking clocked one of their uncles or something. So
that bloke's dangerous. Let him take what he wants.
yeah, the update on my leg is it's fine now.
Yeah?
It recovered in like a week and a half actually, but I had to go on my 23rd birthday and get
Still
touched
dodgy,
up.
scary stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's
Could have been an amputee.
blood clot.
I mean, because I was even back in England like a month later. I had my vein was still like felt like a guitar string. Like, it was proper hard.
That's
so it was pretty fucked up.
there's a name for that. It's like Valgus vein or
Yeah. So my mum's got deep vein thrombosis.
Pure pornography.
So that was also a massive problem because I was like, shit, this is hereditary anyway.
Yeah.
I basically fucked.
Fucked, yeah.
But they said it was a surface problem and not. It's usually more
Not-
internal.
yeah,
the ones
yeah.
like if you have deep vein thrombosis.
Yeah.
So it
good.
cleared up. So we're all good. I'm running
Fantastic.
now.
So was that
Brilliant,
because
brilliant.
they rubbed you in garlic and made you sit in the sun?
Yeah.
every day?
That's why. That did probably help. They also put like
Magic sponge.
they put like these. They called it medicine tree, and they like would tie that around my ankle every morning. And so my uncle's. I don't know if I don't think I've. No, I haven't been on the podcast since. So my uncle's a bit of a pervert.
Not his uncle, the uncle of the family.
Yeah, my host uncle. And we kind of spotted this from the start, and we were like, why is he like so touchy? And like he liked to like stroke your back and your kind of thigh a bit too much. And he was really happy.
Was he a bit of a whoopsie then? Or was
I don't know. Well, but we were thought so at the start, and then because out there he was also 36, and he hadn't had a bride or anything, and that's a bit weird out there because it's all about arranged marriages anyway.
Yeah.
So you usually get married off pretty early.
So he's absolutely gay.
We don't know that, and I don't think he is. But he did try to pull off my Punjabi on the last night because he said it was too hot, and it was in a dark alley, and I was like, no, it's not too hot.
Bad news written all over.
I ran away. So I think I'm probably just being a bit naive and just giving him the benefit of the doubt, but he's a nice guy. He was a really nice guy. I got on with him.
He made you feel welcome.
He liked to whenever he got into the house,
and he could have cared for you more if you would have let him.
Yeah, exactly.
He just wants to love.
He probably only wanted to.
The last week we got warned by the Bangladeshi volunteers that we lived with that he will start trying stuff, and he did a bit, but.
What kind of stuff?
Well, the whole pulling up the Punjabi.
Oh, right, that was the last week.
That was the last night.
None of this, then?
No, he didn't.
Took his hand job.
Shame.
Yeah, it was a shame, actually. I tried stuff with him, but...
Foreign to these lads.
Didn't comply.
Oh, well, that's lovely. Well, I mean, you might be... replacement for next season. I don't know when that is, but you might be replacement.
I've heard.
You might need to stick around.
I mean,
you might need to stick around.
I'll hold it.
Hold it off.
Hold
it off for this plucky podcast.
For our not very successful
caravan.
Yeah. But before we go on to that, we obviously got Sam here. We haven't spoken to Sam yet. Sam, what have you been doing? Let us know your whereabouts.
It's exciting stuff. Yes.
Nothing.
Yeah.
A whole lot of fuck all you've been up to.
Literally fuck all.
Yeah.
Like obviously Callum said, we're off to Australia next month.
Yes.
So
now, obviously, I asked him. I'm not going to go into it massively, but are you excited?
Because you're not important.
Is there some?
Sam's done it already. He's returning.
It's weird. I don't really have any feelings towards it yet
Because you've done it.
No, I don't know. I just think until the night I go, nothing's gonna. It just doesn't feel like I'm going to Australia again.
It's a bit of a surreal,
it's a weird feeling.
moment.
Like I can't wait to go. Like I can't wait to just.
The biggest thing is, are you excited about it?
Yeah, no, it's what I want to do more.
Are you going to do something different to what you did last time?
Well, I won't have to work on a farm this time, which is going to be.
So he's not going to be inbred.
No, I'm not going to be.
He's not going to be fucking
I'm not
pigs
be working
and melons
anymore. No, so that would be quite a.
You won't have snaky friends.
No, I shouldn't be in the outback.
Shame that. You're going to miss me.
You shouldn't go with Callum.
That's a comment, lad.
I miss.
You just had a comment, lad, at your expense.
At my expense?
Yeah.
About what?
Nothing.
You'll maybe later.
He'll have to listen to the podcast.
Fuck.
You'll find out. Anyway, but you're
I
excited.
literally lined
I
that
am
up
excited.
for
You're
that,
going
and
to
I
do
was
things
like,
differently.
Yeah, I'm going to stay sort of in a city more than venturing out in the outback.
Look at him, he's so fucking paranoid.
But you're excited to do different stuff.
Yeah.
Is there stuff that you didn't do out there whilst you're out there that you want to do this time?
I want to possibly do a road trip again. I did do that before, but not on the East Coast. There's a lot of things on the East and Gold Coast that I want to see. But other than that, it's literally just find a decent job and earn some money for the next chapter.
Are you going to work first then?
Yeah. So, because you can only work in the same job for 6 months over there. So after that time is done.
Because you're coming from over here?
Yeah, it's just what the visa allows.
Okay, that's fair enough.
But it's alright if you got another job.
Could they rehire you?
Yeah, that's when sponsoring
like
comes
you,
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but even without sponsoring, if you do the job for 6 months in your first year,
possibly. I don't know.
If they like you and they want to keep you,
I feel like they'd have to look into sponsorship.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the government or like the immigration office.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's move on to some. Let's move on to some shit.
What kind of shit?
This kind of shit. If you're a Manchester United fan, you're going to be a bit right now. Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yes, he's
now this is talking as an Arsenal fan. The best Premier League manager. Hang on. The best Premier League manager in the Premier League history. Sir Alex Ferguson.
Best manager in history.
Went into hospital a couple of nights ago to have emergency surgery for a brain hemorrhage.
Yeah.
Josh, being a Man United fan,
he's recovering well.
How do you feel?
He'll pull through. Fergie time will kick in, and at the last minute he'll recover.
Added 8 minutes.
Well, to be fair, I mean, how old is he?
Not that old, I don't think. He's got to be like 70 pushing 80
yeah,
maybe.
But I would imagine the stress he's had in the last in his managing career.
Stress, mate, Manchester United.
Yeah, he didn't have anything to stress about. Wenger should have a brain hemorrhage of anything.
Yeah,
especially the fans.
All the Arsenal players, when Wenger is dead, all the Arsenal players should let him down into his grave, because then they can let him down once more.
Well, how have they he's letting them down.
No,
they don't
let
directly
him
affect.
No, they've let him down. They've let him down.
This season, he's let them down.
Oh, mate. But going on from that, I'd like to say that I think I have won the dream team. There's like 2 games, 1 game left, and about 100 points clear. So
I bowed
shake my hand.
Well done, mate.
Shake my hand.
I was
Reece, I don't know if you're in it. Shake my hand.
I feel like I could have had a better go.
Cheers, mate. But you'll be in it next year.
I'll probably bow in this next one.
I think this next one's going to be the World Cup.
I did push you at one point.
And the world, yeah, he did.
Then I was like,
yeah, silly boy. This season, we've got the World Cup coming up. Obviously, which will have a dream team.
We have.
And I think that was the first time we went on Dream Team.
First time we ever did Dream Team was the World Cup.
So we're returning for the World Cup.
David is the current tournament champion.
Yes, you are.
Just edging me in the Euros.
I like to think my team was team of the tournament, because I
you know what, you didn't win.
Yeah, but I came from last to second.
Very good. But we won.
Yeah, but I came from
Who wants
last.
to come second?
I came from
You're
last.
just the first loser
to second. So I think manager of the season is mine. But yeah, World Cup's coming up. Fantastic.
No, I wasn't sure.
England's going to get to the quarterfinals and then leave. But
you think we'll get through the groups?
Yeah.
We just scraped the groups the last time.
Here's my prediction: England get through the group in second.
Out on the round of 16.
Then we then we come up against someone that we probably should beat, but might beat us.
America.
But then we'll beat them.
They're not in it.
Then we'll get to the quarterfinals against Germany, Spain,
and then
Brazil, whatever, and then we'll fuck up. That's it.
I'm happy with quarters.
Same as that. Let's move on.
What's
the next thing?
To the ball.
What?
This is the last board of season 3 of the SBOS Podcast. So
where is the board?
Where is the board?
That is a
Harry
very good
knows.
question. Harry knows.
What the fuck you on about? Here it is.
Here it is.
Right. Looks pretty good. We did a lot of moving around last time.
We did.
Yeah, when I wasn't here, right?
Now as well.
The only thing you would have disagreed with is Conor McGregor, but he deserves to be where he is.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I actually vote for piss poor. I'm not going to lie.
Oh.
I don't like to
Is that a vote? Is that a vote?
fuck off,
at the
we
time,
ain't done it yet.
I'm not bothered about moving him now.
I can second that, because I listened to it this morning. And
Yeah?
You did.
Yeah,
you
there we
did
go.
piss poor.
I'm going to have one of these memories. So, normally I let everyone else go first, but I think for the first time and the last time, I'm going to go first. Just because I'm a bit worried that someone else might have the same one.
Let's go for it then, Josh.
So, I've brought Post
Malone!
Austin Post Malone. His new album dropped this week, and I do believe he is now the biggest artist currently in the world.
Damn.
Took over Ed Sheeran, I'd say.
Very big statement.
Well, he's got such a big backing right now. He's got
to be
such a
fair,
massive push.
Avicii died, so yeah.
No, Avicii, what the fuck?
Avicii's nowhere near. Like,
Post Malone is
who could you say is the biggest artist in the world? Ed Sheeran, Drake,
Beyonce.
Post Malone, Beyonce. I checked
Santana.
Bruno Mars.
Didn't check. I went through a bunch of artist Spotify's. You know, it tells you how many monthly listeners they have. The only person I found bigger than Post was Drake.
All right.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Well,
he's not really
sticks on the board.
Drake's the biggest.
So I
artist.
think the new album, I really enjoyed it. I think he's sound. Good guy.
Yeah, I'd say sound.
Yeah,
I agree.
He's not. I don't think he quite.
He's not pushing first class yet, but
From what I've seen of behind the scenes,
before he gets first class.
Yeah.
He needs some nudes
But I'm
first.
going to say Sam as well. Yeah.
A couple of nudes and he'll be up there.
Yeah, I'm sure he's done some shit.
Guys, come to the window.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck him. Anyway,
Yeah.
I
they're
think
already
that's
coming
pretty much
now,
unanimous. Austin Post.
Max, can you move the ketchup out of the sun? Or Tom, can you move the ketchup out of the sun?
Post Malone, where do you think he should go on the board?
Fucking shit, mate.
Fuck off.
Oh, mate.
Oh!
Post.
Post Malone.
Post is amazing.
No. I put first Malone, Post Malone. I put him sound.
Yeah.
Something we can.
Sound it
Right,
is.
sound.
Dilly!
Dilly!
Is that the Foster's need a pin?
Yeah.
No,
Bud
it's
Light.
Bud Light, yeah.
No, is it?
Right.
Foster's one?
G'day.
Yeah.
Callum, have you told everyone about the fun facts about Post Malone? Well, not a fun fact, but
What do I know?
He's shit.
he's older than all of us. No, we are older than Post Malone.
Yeah.
Really? It's like 22.
And there he is,
Yeah.
Sound. Next up.
I'm 22.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Next, Sam.
That's not entirely true.
Where did he go?
Alright, okay.
That's all. You go sit down now.
I'll get mine out of the way quickly then. So I've got David very graciously gave me David Hay.
David, hey.
Couldn't make it up.
Didn't make it up. Literally happened because, as you know, I'm a consistent cunt and always forget.
Yep, cheers,
So-
Reece.
I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, you are a cunt.
Second that.
Where's David A going?
I
Slack
think
alley.
that
Wait,
he,
wait,
as,
wait, wait.
as he was an arrogant cunt before he retired, and he just come back and lost his.
Slack alley.
I think
don't
it's
think
Slack
Slack
Alley.
Alley.
I think it's
Slack
Slack
alley
Alley.
as well.
I think he's always
I'd
thought
say
he's better.
PS4.
I'd say bang average, just for the career.
He ain't bang average. He's been knocked out more times than Bellew has.
He's
That
been
makes
knocked
him
out
Slack
more
alley.
times than
But
Harry's
when you think
penis.
about the career,
But he's
yeah,
been world champion.
He's been world champion.
I'm going to
He's
say
been
bang
fucking-
average.
Yeah, I'd say bang average.
I would say piss poor in between
Piss
there.
poor,
'cause
yeah.
There's piss
Piss
poor and
poor.
bang average.
Piss
Bang
poor
So I'm
is-
saying Slack Alley.
but piss poor.
It's piss poor.
Yeah.
You sure?
And
Yeah.
to
Democracy.
credit to that choice, if you hold that, I then therefore have Tony Bellew. It's very little. You have to assume it.
Slack Alley.
That's what he always says.
Hold up.
He's going to say he's worse than David Hay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's Scouse, Reese.
Tony Bellew.
We
Here
need
he
a
is.
separate
Now,
section
hang
for
on,
the
hang on.
board.
But before you make your decision, you have to know that before last night's fight, his stepbrother died.
Yeah,
He made a very emotional speech. I had a lump in my throat. It was very nice.
First class.
So I say
Slack alley.
he goes sound for
Fuck
me because
off.
he
He's
done.
bang average.
No, hang on. You say fuck off, but
Yeah, I would have said it to anything
he
he said,
stopped
even if you said
this
Slack
cunt.
Alley.
He stopped this cunt, and he earned me £261. So he
That's
goes
right.
sound.
That is so
Is
fair
that money
point.
going on me?
Yeah.
Sound.
I'll buy you a beer tomorrow.
Sound of this then.
Alright, slap him on.
Sound.
What are you saying? No,
no,
bang
no,
average.
I'd never say.
Bang
Go on,
average.
bang
average.
He's going to
First
say
class.
fuck off.
That's it.
I'm Italian first class.
Only because he supports Everton.
So David said what?
Scum.
Scum
That's not a section.
No, sorry, I meant
We
bang
should have a
average. That
scum
was
class.
towards Alfie.
Bang average. But he said first class. So what does that mean?
I say bang average.
Slack Alley.
Sound. Oh.
I think that
Because of
takes
all
it
that.
to there.
Yeah, bang
Yeah,
average.
bang average is.
I don't know him much.
It's like burning.
He's great.
Oh yeah.
Well, we
Yeah,
left
it's
the two
fair.
idiots
It's the
with the
vape. It's the
barbecue.
vape and the barbecue, isn't it? Mixture of smells.
I'm vaped.
That smells like plastic
next?
burning.
Shall I go next?
Yeah, David goes
So,
next.
I know
Are they
footballers
burning
aren't
plastic?
allowed. What?
Do you see what they're doing, Harry?
It doesn't smell like it. looks like a bigger fire than.
No, they
Oh my god.
It's just burning, the other one's burning out. And
Oh,
I'm
right.
in flames.
I know you're a retired fireman, but please save us.
But
Right,
don't
who's
use the booze to
I'll
pull
go
it
next.
out.
So,
You're going to have to wee on
I
it.
don't know if it's on the board, but I don't think so. It's Alex Ferguson.
Oh,
we
man.
already spoke
Fergie.
about him.
Fergie.
To be fair, why is he not on the board
Not
already?
going to argue with that.
He's not always relevant, is he? But
He is relevant because of the whole brain
he is now,
hemorrhage.
yeah.
Can
First
we
class.
cast the vote now?
First class.
Man's
First
first,
class.
he is the man is
First
first class.
class.
Slack alley.
Just
Stab him.
Just to get on his
First
tits.
class. First
Controversial.
class.
Give me a pin.
Give him a pin.
If he was still around, he'd slap Pep's bald head.
The Callum ain't got much to say.
No, there's no point me voting, to be fair.
He is first
Stick
class.
him up, he is.
I watched a documentary the other day of Ferguson versus Wenger, and it was just all Fergie swearing. So you cunts get out here and play fucking football.
Do you like the GIF I sent to the chat? It's a fucking disgrace.
So who's left?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Does someone want to film? Yeah.
You,
Sam, hold on.
Oh, look at that star man.
Right.
No, don't freeze. Don't freeze.
£10. The Queen.
I decided. I think Kanye West needs to go on the board.
That's a
good shout.
Yeah.
He's not there already.
What it was?
His lady is.
Oh, I see.
Twice, technically.
But I think I don't really know much about what's going on, but he's got a bit mad, isn't he?
He's got a bromance with Donald Trump.
He's a dickhead. He's been mad ever since his mother died.
Which was when?
Which was
last year, 2 years ago,
8 years ago.
Did you see the TMZ thing where he's like,
that's
weird, isn't it?
Oh, fucking
right, I'm tagging
Yeah,
out.
it's pretty bad. Go and take over.
How bad is it?
Bye, Reese.
Thanks for coming, Reese.
Reese, he hasn't got one to do anyway.
Oi!
No! Oh, for fuck's sake.
God.
My speaker, my fucking camera.
If it's broke, I'll
Just fucking burn the caravan down.
Gravity.
Right,
Where do
anyway.
we think Kanye West should go?
Piss alley. Slack
Piss alley. Yeah, that's the one.
I don't particularly like him. I say piss poor.
Piss poor, definitely.
I think
That's
he's
he's a
bang
dickhead.
average. Because he has put some good music out there, to be fair.
It's not his voice that's good though, is it? It's just making
No, but he has got talent.
some sort of...
More talent than me.
I would say piss poor.
I'd say bang average. He's got some bangers.
Yeah, as he said a lot of shit recently.
Doesn't mean he deserves bangers.
Yeah, but
Saying
he's got some bangers.
No, it doesn't matter.
Didn't he say that slaves had a decision in there?
Yeah, that's
true.
his most recent
fucking
outburst.
ridiculous.
I think he's bang average.
I think because of that, I would have said he's sound, but I think he's bang average.
What do you
now.
think, Max?
Right. Oh, where's
Kanye
that?
West.
Kanye West. Sorry, hold on.
There's people everywhere.
Kanye West is sound. He's sound. It's fine. Yeah, he's sound.
Right.
Kanye
Where's
West
he go?
used to be first class in my opinion, but now he's just bang average.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying piss poor.
So
I'll say piss poor. So where's he going?
Slack alley.
I mean, it's between bang average and piss poor, isn't it? But then Reese came and said, what did he say? Sound?
Why don't we put him there?
Yeah, put him there.
How'd everyone like my cruel ploys, by the way, to get Reese to take over the barbecue?
Oh, was that what that was? I can't see from here, so
there's
fair
nothing wrong
play.
with it.
I mean, it did look pretty bad.
I'm gonna play it all. I'm gonna play it off as a cruel ploy, and you guys are gonna go along with it.
Right. Who
Anyone
doesn't
else?
have?
Turn the camera.
I got one.
Yeah, I was just checking it was alright.
Would you like one?
Yeah, secretly.
So this is another one that I'm going to give to Samo because Sam has not got one.
Useless.
I'm gonna go for Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh,
That is controversial.
good pick, Sam.
Yeah, I just
Slack
thought
alley.
there's so much like news on him these days. Like he's such a popular dude.
Yeah.
Relevant.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First class.
You like him?
I think what he's done for himself
At
is
his age,
incredible.
yeah.
Yeah, like he's worked hard to get where he is, and he deserves every accolade he has.
Did you see the videos of him in court?
Yeah,
and
that was so funny.
Did you see the
weird.
cameras
He looks
though?
like a giant baby.
Did you see the man?
I'm going to say he was first class, but
Yeah,
he's
it's
sound.
It's
'cause he's
insane.
a
You would
lizard.
be. I would be the same if I was. I would be so.
He is a
I
lizard.
would say he's
No,
a
it was-
lizard also.
He is a
but,
lizard, so he
he's
can't
See
be
the
first
bad
class.
lip reading of it.
Oh,
No.
it was so funny.
Sound.
He's sound because he's a lizard.
Sound.
I'll
I'm
put
gonna
him in
go-
sound.
I'm gonna
I'll
go
put him in
first
sound.
class.
I'd say bang average.
Get a pin.
I'm going to say Slack Alley.
Can I just
because
ask
fuck
why-
Facebook.
Why
But there you
is
go.
James
Okay.
Corden piss poor?
Because he is. He should be Slack alley.
I know, right? I know.
I mean, he was in the Emoji Movie, but give the guy a break.
And Trolls
He's not been
movie.
anything good.
And
He's
Trolls
just
movie.
bad all
Gavin and
round.
Stacey.
No, that's not funny.
Tell me tomorrow, we'll wait by the window.
Right, I'd just like to say I want to move him down to Slack alley.
Just for that song.
Yeah.
I agree that James Corden shouldn't be in movies though.
Yeah, he's a prick.
I find him funny, but not in movies. He doesn't have the face for a movie.
Okay.
No.
Is that the board?
No, I got one.
Who? Who's this guy?
Alright. Oh, Jeremy Corbyn.
Is he
He's
not
on
old,
there,
is
isn't
he?
he?
I thought he was on.
No, I don't know. I don't know if he
He's
is.
mayors.
No, I don't think he is.
Oh, Jezza.
Is that Drake and Josh
That
as
is
sound
sensible.
or bang average?
I think they are supposedly sound.
What do you guys think?
I mean, he's done a very good job encouraging young voters to vote, and I don't think there's been a leader who's done that in a long time. So I'm going to say sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say sound.
I don't really have a vote, so I don't really.
I didn't vote, so I don't give a fuck.
I'll say bang
Yeah,
average.
same, Harry. So we're saying sound. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'd say sound.
I didn't vote, so I don't really give a fuck.
What, the most recent one? Or?
Yep. I'm just joining in this shit. Why is Jack Whitehall Slack Alley?
He's fucking shit. He's
No,
not funny.
He's not.
I like
He is.
that
He's
one.
not hilarious.
He's not that
Fucking
great.
Ponce.
He's
better
not
than
that
James
great.
Corden.
But Stormzy is sound.
Is this the first time you've seen the board?
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen the board like
This
this.
is the first time he's been here since season 1.
I'd say Stormzy's bang average.
I think.
Fucking PewDiePie, that's about right. Will Ferrell, first class, 2 right. Gordon Ramsay, first class, 2 right.
Right, are we...
What's that? Dot from EastEnders. Yeah. Slack Alley. Did you see her BTEC car crash?
Yeah.
I put her in Slack Alley for that shit. Seriously.
Right, are we gonna move?
Yeah, we're done. We're done. No, we're done.
Get
We're
her
done.
out of
No. This is it for the board for this season. Does
That's the
anybody want to
final.
move
That's
anyone?
it. No, final.
No.
No?
Kim Jong-un is moving up.
I think Kim Jong-un should move up because he's done...
Christian Bale is first class.
I do not think he should be
Hang on a minute. He's got an ulterior motive. He's going to lure him in and then fuck him right at the last minute.
Well, you
Kim
can't
Jong-un.
tell whether that's true or not. So, yeah, keep him where he is.
I think Jason Statham should be a higher bang
Despite
average.
being a paedophile.
There's no
he's
such
got
thing.
Kevin Spacey.
Higher bang average.
Yeah,
think
he's
he
not
should
going
be
down
sound.
Slack Alley.
But Transporter 2 was
Right,
decent.
everyone's talking over each other.
No, it's done. We're done.
Transporter 2, come on.
Right, the board.
Was Kevin Spacey in Transport?
Season 3, there you go.
Three,
What
here's
party?
the board.
Alright, put it away. Put it away.
No, the year I was born, they stopped going to all that. Mum was pregnant with me when she went.
So you technically did.
I was there.
Well, I technically went to Madonna Live, but I was with my mum.
And
There's no red bit on. What red bit?
there is.
On the screen.
And she definitely wasn't a virgin.
On the screen.
Like a virgin. I got it.
Who wasn't a virgin?
My mum.
That's about virgins. That
Yeah.
was the board. So we've done the board. So we got some new people in.
Yeah.
So Alfie's come back since you went outside
Yep.
and come in for the board. But we got Max and we got Tom
Alfie, move
popping
your
in.
arm.
So please move your
Oh yeah, I forgot about that camera.
No, thank you.
Nah,
You look like a juvenile in that orange top. You know, like the.
Anyways,
Get out of here, you filthy shanker.
so Max, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to?
Introduce yourself.
I've been on the podcast before, but
It's been a long time.
it's been a
A
very long
lot's
time.
changed.
Where'd you get that bracelet from?
Phuket, Thailand.
Oh,
Okay.
you've been to Thailand.
I've been to Thailand.
No way! What
Twice.
What an amazing segment.
One time for 10 days, second time for about 15 days.
Yeah.
First time I went, I explored the south with Callum and Sam and
Moi.
Josh, who's out there. And then we went to the Philippines, and that was fantastic. And then I went again this year, and it was fan-fucking-dabby-dozy because I went to the south this time.
Yes.
Very, very, very much enjoyed it. I cannot express how much.
The
Everyone
south
needs to
is-
go to like Koh Phi Phi, Phuket, even though it's really, really touristy. But still,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, but yeah, it's
Krabi.
good.
Yeah, I
South
did.
Thailand is like, it's good fun.
Yeah,
I don't think
absolutely.
I would go back now though.
Why?
I don't know. I
I'm
didn't.
joking.
Honestly, I don't think I would. Unless I was in the area like for like travelling purposes, I don't think I'd go back. More like the Philippines and stuff I'd do again.
Fair enough.
I mean, they're very similar, both of them, but Philippines I feel like we just topped it.
Fair play.
But how was Thailand?
It was fucking incredible.
Yeah?
Best 2 weeks of my life.
Get up to much? Do much? Yeah.
I mean, you guys have already heard the story.
Yeah, but they haven't.
So we did like. How do I put it?
How do you put it?
As Reese spoke
Deep
about
sea
his.
diving?
Yeah, Reece just talked about
Escapade.
his. Yeah, he's talking
Yeah,
about
no, he opened up.
He literally cut himself open and showed us. Like, honestly, it was bad. It was bad.
I don't
but
think I'm
so
really going to
good.
divulge as much as Reese did, unless
go
you guys
on.
want to do like an
X-rated.
after credit scene on the podcast and just explain it for them. But
Uh,
why don't you just tell us?
I wanted to explore the south because
For the
I
ladies'
had-
Southern
South.
girls.
maybe I wanted
Maybe.
to explore the south and see what it was like because I saw everyone out there before I got to go there. And we all went to the north by the time I got there, and it's beautiful, and it's just as good as I remember.
How was Slumber Party Hostel?
Slumber Party Hostel was fucking
Hang on a
insane.
minute. He's wearing my shirt and my fucking flower crown from Mayday 3 years ago.
This is not your crown.
I swear that's the one in my room. Okay, it's still my fucking shirt.
Josh, get away! Get away!
It's Emma's.
Who the fuck's
So,
Emma?
Slumber Party Hostel. We got there in Phuket. We booked this before we actually went out to Thailand. Had no idea what we were in store for. We checked in, and the hostel receptionist was basically laid down a load of rules with us. Like, this is a party hostel. If you can't take it, that's your fucking problem.
Oh,
and
shit.
To my I was just kind of standing there like,
shit.
It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Next thing I know, we're up in our rooms, all settling in.
Touching my dick.
Okay, so it was never not fine. But like we put all our bags down, we're just chilling. We thought it was just going to be any other hostel, but then you hear from the lower levels of the hostel, room service, and we had no idea what was happening until they worked their way around every door, came up to ours, and fucking room service. They say room service. You think they're gonna let you in, but they let themselves in, and they proceed to just pour shots into your mouth wherever you are.
I was on the bug, wasn't I?
It was on the bug.
Oh, Reese was there.
So
they poured shots in your mouth on the boat.
No, I just got up.
They come in with these bottles with speed pourers on, just fucking force you to do a shot, and I was like, this is great.
Yeah, you loved it the first time.
No. Yeah. I loved it every single time.
Really?
I never, not once, turned down room service.
So surely, that's something that you would want to do.
Yeah.
You'd want to. I imagine you would thrive in a party hostel.
I would love to do that. Absolutely love to do that. And then they have to sell the pub crawl to you, which is where you start off downstairs.
That's an easy sell.
Yeah, they're all there to do a pub crawl.
Fucking party hostel.
You can't imagine someone.
You want a party?
There are a lot of people who genuinely.
It's alright. I'm just in business.
There are a lot of people who genuinely turned it down because I don't think they quite knew what they were in for. But every time I was like, "Oh, go on then." They
Twisting me arm.
We go downstairs and you get a ticket for a free bucket, which is 650 baht.
What do you get in the bucket?
In the bucket, you get 8 shots. They say it's 6, but you watch them pour it, and it's actually 8 shots.
Yeah, their measurements out there are mad.
And it gets
loose,
you fucked. Yeah. And then you have to and then there's beer pong going on.
Is it on the shots watered down a bit? I've heard. It's a little bit.
Maybe
because they're cheap, but they're apparently a little bit
the
watered
vodka
down.
Wasn't.
Really?
But it's straight out the bottle going in there. Yeah. And so we went out on the pub crawl, and it was just carnage.
Shit.
So if you pay for the pub crawl, you get certain.
You get a T-shirt. Is that one of those ones?
It was meant to. Never got one.
Who wears t-shirts out there anyway, man?
Exactly.
Tell me about the boat party. That's something. Co-PP's. Was it Blanco that you did? Blanco's boat party.
Blanco
Tell me.
Fucking awesome. So you get on it, and we were the first ones there.
That's white in English. If anyone wants to know.
Blanco.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah,
Spanish for white.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
The white boat party.
Interesting.
Yeah. Cheers, David. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool story, bro.
We get there, and me, Jade, Reese, we're all the first ones there, and there's
The
no
first ones there.
Yeah, because the guy came and got us from a hostel. We met this other guy. I think his name was Evan. Can't remember.
He's called Evan.
What a great name.
He was alright.
Cheers,
nice
Evan.
guy.
And then everyone else showed up, and I think it was 70 people piled onto 2 different boats.
2 big Blanco boats. Oh no, the main one was
70.
decommissioned, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it had an engine problem.
Okay.
But it's just fuckload of people poured onto 2 different boats. You go out, you go to Monkey Beach, it's all chilled at first. You're not allowed to the alcohol at first.
Really?
Because obviously you don't want to get pissed and then feel up a monkey. I would have.
I think they'll be feeling you up, mate.
But then we went on to Monkey Beach. That was really cool. I didn't take any stuff with me on there because I didn't want to get. Sorry, am I boring you?
No, I'm checking the camera.
Okay.
Because this is our first video podcast. I'm just making sure it's all going okay.
I wondered.
Still recording.
We go on to
makes
Monkey
sense.
Beach.
No.
I didn't take any stuff. Reese took his GoPro. Jade took her GoPro. And I was just there to see the monkeys. And there were people there who were taking pictures of you anyway. and they uploaded it to their Facebook. Because I was like, cool, no problem.
Just good fun, then,
yeah. Until a monkey tried to bite my dick.
No, no way.
Wait, what?
They came in the bush and was like, hey, what are you doing with that monkey? I was like, nothing. No, it was actually on the beach, and if you just hold your arm out as if you've got food in your hand, they'll just walk onto your arm and then walk up onto your shoulder.
Yeah.
But this one just kind of walked into my lap. And I'm like looking around, like admiring the view, and next thing I know, I feel like this pinching at my crotchal region. I was like, holy shit.
What did you do?
Take the monkey away.
I just stood up and kind of flicked the monkey away. And then this one girl was like, oh, he must have thought you had a banana in your pocket. You know what I said? I said, apparently not. And then everyone around me just started laughing. I just turned to them all. I just completely dissed myself.
You blew it, bro. You blew it.
Yeah.
That was her coming on to you.
Clarification, I'm a grower, not a shower.
So I want to know your side of the story, because when we spoke to Reese, he said that like he was on the boat party with just his Union Jack shorts on, like partying. Here he is. And apparently
Reese,
some
come
girl
in
came
here.
out and
You
just
Juvie.
Come in here, Reese. I want to hear your...
making out with him or something, wasn't it? Like
Sexually assaulted is the term I would use.
Sexually assaulted, yeah, okay. And I just had a vision of Reese walking around with his boner tucked into his waistband, but he didn't realise that his venom was sort of poking out. And just
God.
And just Reese like just partying like on them.
I'll leave this in Max's capable hands.
Is that what you said at the time?
What am I meant to do with this? That happened. That did happen. It was like this girl was
in England. He'd be locked up just for
I know.
Walking around a fucking
She was
boat.
like, she was fucking keen, but yeah, that was happening. I was
She's got like she's sexually assaulted Reese.
Yeah.
She sounds like the sort of person that would just do it to anyone.
But yeah, no, that was the thing, because like I think 2 to 3 minutes later, she was just kind of like, I'm over it, and then kind of wandered off onto the next thing, the next
thing,
shebang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty dark at the time. I'm not saying that Reese is ugly or anything. I'm genuinely not. No, but yeah, it just all happened like after everyone was completely shit-faced, and this girl was just going around to everyone, and Reese knew he was going to get a piece of it. So he did.
Fair enough. So Thailand was good, and since you come back, just straight back to work, yeah? Straight back to work, grafting, waiting for another trip to come up. Yeah? Tom!
Yo, you know entertaining stuff.
What have you been up to?
Honestly, not a lot.
What's the last drug you've taken?
Marijuana.
Oh.
No, last night.
Marijuana. Right, okay. So you just been...
I just chill out now. I don't really do a lot. Honestly. It's not. I haven't really got any new stories to tell.
You've got some good ones,
mate, but I don't know.
Come on,
you're young, mate.
I haven't really been here, so I don't really know. Like, you guys just think of a story, you can tell it. I don't really know what.
Tom, you've got a beard to grow. Why are you rejecting it?
What do you mean a beard to grow? Like, what do you
Oh, that is that
trimmed?
I thought that was really grown. No, I just left it. I just shave it all off.
I thought you trimmed it.
No, I shave it all off, let it grow, and then I shave it all off. Let it grow.
I guess that's how it goes.
You guys are asking for a lot more than you realise.
Come on, give us a story.
What was your last acid trip like?
Oh, that's not a question.
Very good question.
Full stop. What is acid like?
That's not a question.
It's a question.
That's not going on here.
What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow, Tom? Mayday. What are your Mayday plans?
Pub, followed by pub. Then probably go in the sun a little bit.
A little bit.
And then back into the pub.
Yeah.
No acid.
Have you done mushrooms?
No, I haven't done mushrooms. No.
Oh, mate.
I'm not who you seem to think I am. Honestly.
I know how that feels.
Cracking out. Cracking out.
So you're successful?
No.
Oh. So you are who I thought you were.
So what are your plans for the future? I mean, what are you doing? Are you still at college?
I just want to get into the music, really. Like,
Oh, MC Morgs! Come on, tell me about MC Morgs.
Morgs, you can use it for your outro
Yeah,
if you
no,
want.
plug it, mate. Plug MC Morgs.
MC Morgs, go on then.
Go to SoundCloud, people. Go to SoundCloud, and they type MC Morgs.
What is your genre?
Shed. It's genre shed. Garage is old school. It's all about shed now.
Screw Craig David.
Shed.
MC Morgs in the shed.
What do we want to hear?
Look at you, mate. Look at you. Just play it. Just whatever that is. Play it.
Play it.
Here's one called Gazzard.
Oh God, it's a Gazzard. The picture's great. I feel like I'm playing like Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I'm Bearable, living on the block.
Are you listening to Devo?
No, we're listening to shed music.
Oh fuck, you're picking up, mate.
DJ Morgs.
Is he dead?
Is it dead?
We got full copyright to this.
Yeah.
Because it's his.
Yeah. MC Morgs in the house. In the shed, sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Where's it going?
Keep it going. We can edit it. You can make it sound better.
Is that still...
When did the lyrics come in?
Is there any lyrics?
No, it's just like
I feel like you need
So
to.
the genre is shed.
Well, according to these guys,
It's
yeah,
garage, essentially.
Definitively.
But it's definitively.
It sounds like a shed has been dropped on a keyboard.
I like that. How many octaves?
No, well, fuck knows. I'm not saying that's a bad thing either. I'm just saying it's experimental.
thing. It's so good. It sounds like a shed on a keyboard.
Never know.
You know?
Never know. You never know.
Oh, brilliant. Well,
next will be cabin.
All the
That's
best.
the next genre.
Well,
Cabin.
it's if you drop multiple sheds on a keyboard.
Max-
DJ.
Right. So when's Cabin Fest happening, Max?
This year.
No, it's not.
This year.
Let the people know.
So explain what Cabin
August
is.
16th,
What is
Cabin
Cabin?
Fest is happening. I just
What's
made
Cabin?
that date up.
Can you explain
Make it
what Cabin
happen.
Fest will be?
Cabin Fest is going to be an all-out
MC
camping
Morgie.
weekend
It will be in the shed.
the house of Brett.
In the house of Brett.
In the house of Brett. In the garden of Brett.
As
I like to call it, as I used to say to my dog, the land of Gardonia.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's going to take place out there.
It's not happening, Max. So
The
look,
VIPs will be
stop tapping on the table. So look, we need a bit of backdrop. So the cabin.
You're not coming. It doesn't matter.
Oh, he's not coming.
It's fucking happening. I swear.
Am I invited?
I'm on the bigger team.
You can be.
MC Morgie. MC Morgie.
MC Morgie. Meow meow Morgie.
So Max, anyone that doesn't know, Max in his mum's house has a fairly big garden, and at the back they've got a cabin.
Yeah, she does.
Shed.
Shed. Thank you, David.
And
No comment.
Max and his brothers sort of took it over, and it became a bit of a drinking haven for us.
I heard Max's cabin.
I
Yeah.
became more than that later on in life, but
Harry almost broke it
I
at one
broke
point.
that.
Yeah. In fact, because this is a video podcast, we can show a couple of clips of Harry at the cabin.
Oh my god. The throwing up.
Pirate Day.
Even I've seen that.
That's the greatest thing.
let's all put it on
Best bit is
Facebook.
when I'm patting his back
Someone put it on
behind him.
Facebook like the next day.
So the cabin, we have many of good times at the cabin. Many of like
Many.
New Year's Eve parties and stuff like that. And Max said that in the summer he'll throw a barbecue and we'll just have this. Loads of people will come around, and it will just be a good time. Like 3 or 4 years later, it's not happened. It's never gonna happen.
Good things come to those who wait.
Right? Okay. Whatevs. But
And it's going to happen this year. But the cabin got taken over by my mum and her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
So no, I'd say that. I mean, it got clustered up with shit, so we could not utilise it.
Talk about your mum like that.
So yeah, we just couldn't utilise it. But I think all the shit's out of there now because Josh has broken up with his dickhead ex-girlfriend.
well,
So
I hope it does happen, whether I'm there or not. Just for
it
history.
will, and I'll feel the whole thing. Whether it's like when I'm 50 or next week. Cabin
that
Fest is going to
said-
happen.
With that
Same
said,
as camping out for 24 hours on a trampoline.
oh yeah.
So many empty promises.
Oh, yeah,
in life
I
is
even remember
filled
that.
with,
With that said, I think it's time that we got the boys back in and we did the quiz. Okay.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So, thank you for popping in.
Thank you for. Yeah. I'm gonna
Have
go.
fun.
I'm not very interesting.
I'll have a better segment
I'm
later.
joking, I am.
Remember to add my better segment later.
I was very interested. I'm the only person listening.
Because that one wasn't very improvised.
Right, get out of the way.
Now this quiz has been made by Spike. So the way we're going to do it is that Dyke. We're gonna fill it out each individually. We've all got our own sheets, and then after we're done, we're gonna come back and do the answers and see who got what. So and by then scoring who's the winner. Okay, so taking part in this is everybody but Tom and Max because they're both retarded anyway, and they wouldn't do anything. Okay, so see you there.
Cool. See you in a bit.
Okay, so before we go into doing the answers, what did everyone make of the quiz?
That was
good.
I just read one of David's questions. It's fucking brilliant.
Oh, no one's got my one.
Give it to Sam.
Just swap with someone else.
Sam,
I'll just give you races.
take that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
that
no,
was a tough quiz.
It was tough.
So yeah, thanks Spike for doing that for us.
Yeah, cheers, Spike. Stop fake shotting though outside the box, you prick.
But let's run through it. So who wants to read them out?
Josh, if you take Quizmaster.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
go on. I'm up for that.
David will.
Right, so quiz. Question number 1. Thank you, Spike. Dyke. It's gaming, everyone. So question 1. What is the real name of Solid Snake's teammate codenamed Otacon?
I know that.
Harry, give us...
It's Hal Emmerich.
That is wrong. It was... Fuck you. No, I have no idea. What is the...
Wait, yeah,
where
the answers?
I know it's right. No, it's not. It's Hal Emmerich.
I didn't think I got the answers.
Yeah, he's Josh with the precious
Don't ask a
answers.
Solid Snake fan what's right or not.
Mate,
It's Hal
it was actually
Emmerich.
Soft Snake. Yeah. So,
Sorry?
I think you pronounce it Al Emmerich. Emmerich.
Sweet.
Question number 2. What was the flagship game of the original Xbox?
I believe.
Halo.
It's Halo.
Come on, Callum.
Is it Halo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Halo?
It was Keanu.
Yes, Halo.
Oh.
I haven't got a pen, so I can't mark Alfie's.
Collins.
Phil Collins.
I like your approach.
Number 3. In Tekken, who is the grandson of Heihachi Mishima?
Nice one.
Oh shit.
That was a
Law?
last minute kind of
And anyone got that?
That's what Phil Collins supposedly was.
And Spike would say at this point, Jin Kazuma.
Yeah.
Jin
Of
Kazuma.
course. Of course.
Sure.
Jin Kazuma.
Cheers, Spike.
Second guess.
Cheers, Spike. Number 4. What video game has sold the most copies in the world with 170 million copies?
GTA 5.
Tetris.
Ding 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 ding. Tetris.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was Minecraft.
I went for Halo there.
I said Wii Sports.
I said Minecraft.
Tetris.
Number 5. Which Final Fantasy game features the in-game Blitz ball with a Z in the middle?
7.
I put 3.
I put 9, I
I
think.
put
I don't
1.
think it's 7. 10?
It's ding 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 ding. Number 10.
Oh. I didn't get any right that.
So,
Yes.
what'd you do?
So
Like,
someone
out
else
of
should read
5?
that. Someone else read
Nah,
that.
we're all going.
All right, Cam.
The next one's film, and it will be number 1. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Well done,
Is a
Sam.
quote from which film?
Godfather.
Ada ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
But which one?
I've never seen the
The
Godfather.
first one.
Hey!
No, see, I was like,
I'm giving a tick to the bloody answer sheet. Number 2. How many?
Do, right? Can
What?
I just stop there? What is
Nah.
Body rotten, hard anal.
Bonus point.
Squirting hard anal.
Jesus.
Body rotten.
The worst thing is, I actually saw you write that, and I thought I was going to copy it. I saw B-O-N, and I was like, don't right, yeah.
Bonnie.
And I was like, oh, hang on. Yeah, so number 3. What is the highest grossing film of
No, you've
all
missed
time?
one.
you've
James
missed one.
Bond.
Oh, sorry. Number 2. How many James Bond films have been made?
Up at 21.
21.
26.
I put 58.
I put 13.
Closest 2.
I think I put
Do you want to
13.
go closest 2 for this? Who got? Well, what is it?
What's the answer?
We'll do closest 2 if you want, as there's not many closest 2. So the answer was, whoever put 26 was probably the closest 2, because it's 25.
Oh my
Josh
god.
put 24.
Fair
play.
Reese got
25?
27.
Oh, so you
so
get equal
me and-
points.
well,
Both of you get a point.
27
Has anyone got
James
25?
Bond
Does anyone get 25? Okay, so
So Josh
both
gets a point,
26 and
then.
24 get a point. Number 3. What is the highest grossing film of all time?
Avatar.
Avatar, I put.
I think it might have been
put
beaten though.
Titanic.
wasn't it?
The answer was Avatar.
Yeah!
Da-da, ding, ding, ding,
I was
ding,
wondering
ding.
about Star Wars, the newest
Yeah,
one.
No, that is
I
fourth.
thought Infinity
Fourth or
War has broken weekend.
Yeah, it's beaten.
Well, when he made
I
this, that
thought
was
of
before that came out.
the one with all the blacks in it.
Oh my
12 Years a
God.
Slave.
Kanye West would not approve.
I bummed up some really burnt sausages.
Because you burnt them.
Yeah, I love it.
Because you didn't.
Anyway,
Anyway, let's
Moving
go.
on. Cheers, Max.
Number 4. How many films have Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone been in at the same time?
Yeah, I could
Three.
think of 2.
3.
I think I put 3. I'm not sure. Reese, actually, can you
I
confirm?
put 3.
No,
put
what would
3.
I put?
you
Sam
put
put 2.
Oh, sick. It is 3.
Yay!
Crazy Stupid Love, Gangster Squad, and La La
That
Land.
Crazy Stupid Love is the one I don't know about.
Yeah, I knew there was.
I had a guess. All right, last question. Number 5. In the first Star Wars film, which is the first character to speak?
C-3PO.
Correct.
Yes! I'm happy I changed my
I
answer.
thought he say?
What did
No,
you
no.
What's your first one?
Obi-Wan
Captain
Kenobi.
Martinez, I couldn't
You're my
think.
only hope. I thought it was
No, I
that.
don't think he
No,
did.
we got get closer. There's chip.
I'm sure he's the first. He's like
Right.
what's going
Callum,
on?
who's Commander 1?
I don't fucking know.
What did I put,
I don't
Reese?
know.
What did I put, Reese?
You put Alfie
Commander
/ pirate.
Alfie / pirate.
Space pirate.
I was going to put Alfie Cyrus Pirate, but it's too long.
Music.
Music.
So-
Guess the song and artist from the lyrics. Number 1. It's all the same, only the names will change. Every day it seems we're
I
wasting
recognise
away.
his lyrics,
Yeah,
but I
I
don't know.
No,
I
neither
can't
did
think of what it's from.
No one's got it?
No.
The answer was Bon Jovi, Dead or Alive.
And I'm wanted dead or alive.
Number 2. And through it all, she offers me protection and a lot of love and affection.
Robin Williams.
Whether I'm right or
Yeah,
Robbie Williams.
Angels.
Angel.
Yay!
Do you get 2 points?
Yeah,
for
so
that?
what are we
Yeah,
doing
that's
to that?
2.
2 points if you get both, 1 point.
Oh, I didn't know you.
Nothing
Yeah,
else
I didn't know
after
that.
Well, you got to
Do you
read the
not
bloody
read it?
thing.
Oh,
Just
you
the
mushed
song.
it.
Oh yeah.
Done nothing else after this, Sam. What are you doing, mate? You should have known the next one.
Names.
Number 3.
Yeah, I don't know who. I can't think
Guys, number 3. She's just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
I said Europe.
Why the fuck did you put Europe?
I just couldn't think of the group.
I
I knew the song, but
I couldn't name the song.
I'll give you that, Alfie.
Journey.
Just
Don't
name
Stop
it.
Believing by
Journey.
Journey.
It's
a double.
What was the song?
Don't
Hang on,
stop
what did you
believing.
just add on to that?
Yeah, you only
He's-
got
The
one
next
right
one,
now.
you're going to kick
He
yourself,
earned it.
Sam. You're going to
Midnight
kick
Train.
yourself.
Yeah.
Back to the Robbie.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Callum's put Robbie Will, not Williams.
That's fine.
Yeah, because I knew what it was. Of course I know his
I
name.
put
I
Robbie
mean, yeah.
Will.
Trying to
Harry
snake me
spelt
out.
Robbie wrong. So, but I mean,
I'll
I was
put
doing it, I was
Robin
trying to do it
Williams.
quick.
So-
Robin Williams. That's a different person.
It's an actor. But we'll
I don't
allow
think
it.
you get that.
Allow it.
Nah.
That's a different person.
I'm checking this and I allow it.
Mine are
Right.
Harry.
Number 4.
David?
What?
No, it's fine. I'll come.
David.
I'll call you out on this later.
David!
Dave.
Go.
Number 4. Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you.
Oasis, Wonderwall.
Congratulations.
now he's racking up the points on this one.
Come on.
Number 5.
He might actually win it for a change.
Few times I've been around that
Don't know
track,
this one.
I missed that question.
so it's not just going to happen like that.
It's Gwen Stefani,
I wouldn't have got it anyway.
Banana.
No, I wouldn't have.
No, not
But
banana.
it's the same. It's the same
No.
song though.
It's
Few
not.
times been
It's not
around
what I've got
it.
here.
What was it
It's
say,
big.
David?
Ain't no Harley Back Girl.
Bananas.
Yeah.
It's Hollaback Girl.
It's
Hollaback Girl.
bananas.
It's
the
Gwen
same song,
Stefani,
Gwen
Hollaback Girl.
Stefani.
Oh, I
Gwen.
didn't get that.
It's some fucking
Gwen.
Polish
Gwen.
Gwen Stefani.
Fuck all
Absolutely
you.
correct.
There you go.
You, who's this? David, you got 4 out of 10 on this one. That's
Oh,
not
It's
bad.
not going to change it. You got one.
Should we do
Yeah.
Bev of the Week now?
Yes.
Nah, we'll keep going. We'll do it at the
No.
end.
Absolutely not.
Overturned.
So we're on to the round comics.
Excellent.
Number 1. Name a member of the Justice League who didn't appear in the 2017 film.
Green
Green
Lantern.
Which is correct. I copied off Alfie on that.
Green
one.
Catten.
Did you?
Fuck
I
off.
didn't know that. Didn't know he was part of the
Did
Justice
indeed.
League.
Yeah.
And so is some other guy.
I put side. Who did I put? Side.
Number 2.
I left it blank, I think, didn't I?
What is the name of the Robin who went on to become the superhero Nightwing?
I knew who it is, but I don't know his name. But apparently it's Tim.
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 I think his first name is Tim.
No, it's not. It's not. It's Batman's son. I can't remember his name.
It's Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
Ah, what dick.
Close.
What is your name tonight?
Sorry, David.
Some people call me
Can I
Tim.
please read this one out?
Who's Jason?
You can say the question if you want.
Yeah.
You have to read it.
So,
Who's that?
what the answer?
Wait, what's my second? What's that for that?
What is the Punisher's real name?
Yeah, you got to read the question first.
Yeah.
I thought it was John
Okay.
So I'm just going to interject on this one because this is what made me laugh at the beginning. So the question is, what is the Punisher's real name? David's answer: my ex in the bedroom.
My ex in the bedroom.
Comment, lads.
I'm going to give him half a point for that.
No.
Right, he's not getting an answer.
Don't give me that.
It gave
But what is the Punisher's real name?
Frank Castle.
Well done, Harry.
It's correct.
I was going to say.
Max gave him that point. Shall we redact it?
No, he didn't.
It's very difficult to go between
Prove
the
that you
two.
didn't.
We'll ask him in a minute.
Right.
I know he didn't.
Number 4. Who is the world's most popular superhero?
Spider-Man.
Superman.
Superman, surely.
Hell yeah!
Pac-Man.
Batman.
Oh, it's
He's not a
Batman.
superhero. False question.
Pac-Man.
Batman and his superhero. He got any
Answering the
superpowers.
He
I
does
thought
money.
Batman, but yeah, he's not a superhero.
He's just got a fucking utility belt.
That's a shit answer.
He's got anti-shark spray in that utility belt.
Oh, that's true.
What don't you?
Anti-rape repellent.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Batman's apparently the most popular superhero.
Not Superman.
Not Spider-Man.
It would be awkward if it wasn't Batman and you
outta
had that
here.
tattoo on your chest for no reason.
Did you give him the Punisher
Yeah, but he's
question?
not a superhero, is he? He's got a utility belt. That's it.
Right, anyway.
Moving on.
Number 5. Which comic universe can you
DC.
find the
DC.
cities, Metropolis, Stars? Yeah, okay, DC.
You didn't answer this question.
I didn't know it. I don't know comics. I answered my ex in the bedroom.
going
last
Yeah,
one.
but to be fair, that was a good answer.
I don't know comics. Right, here we go. General knowledge. It's the one we all care about. Number 1. Jack Daniels is a bourbon
Tennessee.
from which
Tennessee.
US... Okay, yeah.
Who
I
spelled it
didn't know
right?
how to
I mean,
spell it. I didn't
it's
know how to spell it.
2 N's,
That
2
is
S's.
Tennessee.
It's 2 N's, 2
Tennessee.
S's, 2 E's at the end.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
It is Tennessee though.
Did I spell it right? Or did I spell it wrong?
No, you T-E.
Oh, I didn't have the E at the end.
Oh, yeah.
2 E's.
Oh, no, I missed it. 1
Yeah, that's the E at the end. That's what I spell it as. I was lazy.
To be fair, I could have just looked at the bottle.
Anyway,
Get that.
moving on. Number 2.
Yeah.
Who is the Roman
will
and
be.
Greek god of war?
Aries.
Mars.
Mars is correct.
Oh. In my mind.
Number 3. Name a US state beginning with K.
Kansas.
Kansas or Kentucky.
Kansas isn't a state though, is it? But
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
it
I
is.
put down.
It is.
It is
Oh,
a state,
sick.
I don't know.
I'll put it
he's-
down.
Oh, hang
but
on. Is Kentucky a state then?
Kentucky's
Yeah.
also a state, so you got an
It's
answer for
like
that.
KFC.
He's just
That's
a
the only
fucking
two, isn't
idiot.
it?
Not me. I didn't put one
No, I
down.
don't want KFC.
This is a mention to Spike. You got it. You didn't put all the answers down for that one, so you're a fucking idiot.
And a dog.
All in favour?
All in
Aye.
favour.
Dilly.
Notion
Dilly
passes.
dilly.
Which country is the Dalai Lama from? Dali.
I put India.
Yeah, I put India.
Thailand.
I put Saudi Arabia.
It's India.
Yay!
I know it.
This looks like it might be tight. This is going to be a tight quiz.
What is the name of the poker hand containing 3 of a kind and a pair?
Flush.
Full house.
I'll put Royal
I put
Flush.
slash.
Like,
Full house. The answer is full house.
Oh.
Well done, Reece.
Yeah, smash
so
that.
that might be the decider right
That
there.
was 3 months in Bangladesh worth it for that question.
Isn't gambling illegal out there?
Yeah, that's. I also drank out there.
Oh, Genie. I read it as Jenny. I was like, who's Jenny? I was like, who the fuck's Jenny?
Again, Dave.
Next question then, Dave.
Oh, I'm disappointed you didn't answer
Who
this one.
voiced the genie in
Robin Williams.
Aladdin?
Robin Williams.
Correct. I got that one right.
Well,
Robbie
who
Williams.
voiced Jenny in Aladdin?
How is that general knowledge?
Hang on, no, I can trump this.
I didn't know.
Can you just say the next question, please?
What is the official language
Sam?
of Brazil?
Do you think Brazil speak Brazilian?
No, I was like,
Portuguese, man. Alright, it's not as bad as.
Question number 8. What chemical element is diamond made of?
Carbon.
Minecraft. Obsidian.
Carbon is correct.
Well done, lad.
Question number 9. Which country has won the FIFA World Cup the most amount of times?
Brazil.
Is it Brazil?
Brazil is correct. Number 10. As of this moment, who is the richest man in the world?
No, it's not.
I put the cunt from Amazon.
It's the guy from Amazon.
literally.
But can anyone say his name?
No.
It's something for it.
So I'm not giving the question. The answer is Jeff Bezos.
What?
Yeah, but
That's been where it
says as of this moment, should we have a look? Because that's why I said the question's a bit strange.
Oh, then tally it up, lads.
They're not going to be doing this, though, are they?
They do.
You got it.
I know I did. I said Bill Gates, as did most people in this room probably.
Yeah.
David got 10 out of 30.
Legend.
But I've seen as yours were most joke questions.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That one, the eggs in the bedroom was brilliant.
I've got, for my first 5 questions, Wagner, Crash Bandicoot, my mum, and Pokemon.
17 out of 30. Yeah.
That's good. That's
Grapefruit.
Oh, really?
I got what?
I got 17.
Josh got 20.
Well, Josh,
Nice one.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. It's a quote from which film? Grapefruit. Tell me you don't disagree.
Oh god,
Right.
I think that's.
Who won then?
So who got what?
Josh.
Just one. I
Ding,
got
ding, 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 ding,
People will
ding.
say it's a fix, but it was genuine. 20.
Yeah.
me and Reese got
To
17.
be honest, if you knew the music question, you're in because you get double points. for it,
Yeah, I didn't
basically.
even know.
I think Harry did
That's
the best
why
of
I
that.
hate music questions.
I
hate
only got
music.
2.
I would, because I'm a radio DJ on Hazes Rock. Tune in Friday, 9 p.m. till 12 p.m.
Yeah, don't do that.
I am.
Right, I think we should
And
run
have a
through
really good time.
Bev of the Week this
Bev of the
week.
Week.
With Callum for his final Bev.
I got the
for
bet
the
this
final
week.
time.
Is it that?
No, it's not
Oh,
that.
thank God for that.
It's a vape grease.
What I think I need to do
Vape out of
first
those.
is change the battery again.
That's fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
How are we looking on yours? We're looking right. We're starting to look low on battery. So
Right, okay.
Oh, well, I saw that earlier.
I don't know if anyone's ever had this
You showed me that
before.
earlier, you
I
bastard.
can't think.
Oh, yeah, you said, oh, who the fuck's this?
who- the fuck is this?
No, I can't think I've ever had it before.
I've had that before, it's nice.
Well, thanks for giving it away.
It's really nice.
You
Actually.
stay out there,
Well,
you pricks.
whether you can see this or not, it's Pim's Cider Cup. Just saw it in Tesco's earlier,
Yeah.
and I thought, it looks alright. There's not enough to go around for all of us, but there's enough for all of us to have a sippy.
Sippy.
Great place
Alright.
to stand, Reese.
So,
Well, there's not a lot I can do if I want to get the cups.
Drink from the bottle.
You could show your snatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't waste everyone's
2
time.
girls,
Just get
1
it
cup.
out.
Or
Oh, it's got tentacles.
8 guys,
let's get the other ones out.
9 cups. That's what you're
That's
watching.
more than enough.
That's what you listen to, guys. 8 guys, 9 cups.
8 guys, 9 cups.
That's what you got to name this.
So, Pim's Cider Cup.
You got fucking loads. You can have them all.
So, who's got a bottle? Max, bottle opener.
Here.
Oh, I thought you said I've got a lot of bottles.
Hey!
Shit, fucking Max, bottle opener.
There's this one here.
Do your spinny thing.
Right there.
Do the
This
spinny
guy
thing in
worked.
the camera.
Pass me the bottle so I can get it on camera.
Be careful, Callum. Max, be careful. There, it doesn't spill.
There's your cup there. Oh, that might.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Pick your rubbish up.
So how many is it between?
Well, I don't know. Whatever.
So
Whoever can
there's
get
8 or
what.
9 of us here.
I know. I mean, it was.
Dara!
Wait, hang on. Can you pass me that one I just found? I don't think I've got one.
Alright, take a sippy.
I'd say
Everyone, there's enough for
It's
a
about
sippy
half,
for
nearly
everyone.
like a few sippies
We'll
actually.
share it on one.
Yeah, stuck in, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Stuck in, mate.
I've tried it before, but I'm going to take it anyway.
Does look
Get
good.
that. I can do it.
This is why I asked about cider and ice because I don't know if it's going to be warm or
Ah,
cold.
don't worry about it.
Who
whoever wants a sippy out of that.
We've got ice. There's a whole bag of ice.
I know. I think we should be alright.
All my
Fill
that.
because we're taking the piss a little bit now. They do have to go
My beard's been there the whole time.
Now go on our belly. Got some more.
Right then.
Let me have a look. What is it?
Bev of the week.
You got yours?
Bev of the week.
I can't see Reese's in the way. Raise it
Last
high.
Bev of the week.
Oh, okay.
Bev of the week. Chin chin.
Chin chin.
To the pods.
Cheers, guys.
To the pod.
If I was a Spectre Gadget, I'd be able to reach you.
Season 3.
What a load of shit.
Oh, hello.
That's quite nice.
Actually, that's not bad.
Hello.
That's
Very,
nice.
very strawberry.
Second sippy.
Second sippy.
I did one sip. Alright, hang on.
Dilly dilly.
Did what?
Dilly dilly!
I like that.
That's nice.
That is nice. That is
Actually,
actually
that's
very
probably
nice.
the one cider I could actually sit down and drink.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm going to go
What
ahead and...
percentage is that? 4.
No, you'd stand up and drink all the
Yeah,
others.
4.
This one you'd sit
I'm
down.
going to say 6
There's a
out of
difference.
10.
I'll give this a 6, yeah.
In terms of ciders, I don't drink ciders. I'll give that the 7.
Yeah, I'll give it a
Solid 7.
Solid Sev.
Solid 7.
I'm going to give
Sam
that...
and Max?
I'm going to give...
I'd give it that one a 5 just because I've had better pins.
We were thinking the same thing.
That's 6, I'd say.
6.
Can't stand
Six,
it.
and-
But good.
Yeah, I'm going to go 7 as well.
7.
Solid 7.
So what are we saying? A solid
I think it's
Sev?
a 6. If those two are 5s.
Solid 6.
Solid
6!
That was Pim's cider cup,
Yeah, it
4%.
Yeah.
Not quite Zach.
And where did you get this from, Callum? And how much was it per bottle?
I got this. I got this from Tesco's. It was. Sam, how much was this? 3 for 5. 3 for 5.25, and I got another one, which is £2.20 per bottle. £2.20 per bottle, so I'm not gonna get loads. I thought I'd get 4's enough.
Look at the percentage on it.
40%. Well done, Callum.
Well done, Callum.
So, Bev of the season now.
Bev or the C's?
Bev of the season.
Oh,
I think it, for me, probably have to go to the plum porter.
Yeah.
Yeah, did like the plum porter. And also like the sparkling rosé that Alfie bought.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I
sparkling rosé
quite
was
like
good.
the sparkling
I
rosé.
can't.
The plum porter was highest rated.
Was it?
I'm pretty
Which
sure.
one was that? Remind
Yeah,
me.
which
It was an ale, wasn't it?
The ale that yeah. So the plum porter was highest rated. So that for me that is
Was that when there was like banana flavoured one involved?
No,
No,
that was Reese.
that was my one.
Oh yeah, that was,
But
they were good as
banana
well.
toffee.
It was good.
Bev of the Seas. I can't quite remember all of the other ones.
I'm gonna say
Oh, the
Tom.
gin. The gin was nice.
Oh,
I got fucked
that
on a gin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got fucked on a gin.
That was
That's
Aldi's.
why it's so good.
that was dangerous.
That was
gin.
Aldi's award-winning gin.
Yeah, that was really fucking nice. But I can't remember the rest of the night.
Did we go out after that?
It was lethal.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, we
lethal.
did.
Yeah, there's a photo of us in Grand. Or in Virtue.
So we
right.
see if we can chuck it in here.
I bet it's got.
Oh, that was nice.
That was-
It was a nice photo.
There was that citrus. There was that citrus lager that I bought. That was quite nice.
Got a little bit left.
I enjoyed that.
Oh dear, that was like 99p a bottle.
140th.
But anyway, that's the end of Quiz and Bev.
Quiz
So,
and Bev.
Wind down, I think now.
Wind down.
On,
So,
on a long season. Well, this season's actually gone on for nearly a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started it in like 20th of June or something like that last year.
You're welcome.
Some say too long.
6th of May.
So I think
5th of May.
I think we should.
That's
Dis-
the sixth.
I think what we should discuss to
that's
the
4
three people
seasons.
that listen to this podcast what we're going to do next.
Well, what I would like to know is
I'll give it a
what
listen.
language will we be
4.
speaking next? Will it be English or will it be
Here
Russian?
it
I was in it.
Who
Fourth
knows?
listener.
Yeah.
So I think we should discuss what we're going
That's
to do
fucked, that
next,
camera.
and what you should expect from us.
Oh dear. Oh
So essentially, we're stopping now.
Mid-season break.
No,
No, sorry,
end of
series
season.
finale.
End of season finale.
Q.
Free.
Free.
Yeah. So
It's
so,
the 50th episode.
yeah.
I know it was the 50th. I've heard that.
Just wait till it gets to 100.
So we're stopping
Yeah.
now. But what me and Josh are planning to do, I don't know. Well, because we're the only one with.
Can you press record again, please?
Go on.
Go on.
You got it?
Yeah.
Problems with the first pilot
I believe
video
it's
pod.
Technical difficulties, isn't it?
Well, we have been going
back of the
first.
world, Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we
I'll sort it. You carry on.
2.5 hours. No, I'm not getting that like.
Yeah, no, but not consistently. It's
There is a
2.5
lot of
hours
silence
since we
and
pressed
change.
record.
Oh,
Jesus
what's
Christ.
that noise? Oh, I've run out.
Oh god, it's shambles.
It's a shambles for you.
We've run out of battery and memory on that camera, so we'll end on this one.
Okay.
So, essentially, what we're planning on doing now is the people who have catch cards, which is B and Josh,
I shall be investing in one.
and Reese,
Yeah,
are going to be recording some gameplay.
What about me?
Well, get a catch card and you can join in.
But I'm
Or a
poor.
new Xbox One X.
Well, I was
Can you record as long as
I will
you
not
want
bow
that?
to any sponsor.
Except Xbox. Give me a free Xbox.
Some people just do things for money.
Yeah.
That's just sad.
Yeah. So me and Josh will be doing some stuff on. Some stuff.
That's it.
Me and Josh will be doing some stuff on the YouTube. We're planning on recording some Dark Souls maybe. I'm looking at doing some Dark Souls. You'll find out.
That's the next thing.
That's the next thing that we're going to do.
Our next season will probably be in a few months or so. Don't know when.
Yeah, a few months.
To Tom, to David, to Billy.
To Dave.
Callum. This is your big
This
farewell.
is so disorientating for anyone listening.
What?
Yeah. Callum, this is your big farewell.
This is my big farewell.
This is Callum's goodbye and Sam.
Yeah.
So
we'd like to say thank you, Callum, for being part of it. You have brought something
Thank you, Josh.
pretty unique.
We're not sure what it is, but
Good
we
or
are
bad
sadly-
to lose you. But it is with regret that I am afraid I do have to tell you that, Callum, you're fired.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I would like to say that
Harry's a cunt.
I would like to say that Callum was once a non-friend.
Year 11 friend.
He was a year 11 friend, and then I found out about the Sesh Master, and we've been friends ever since. Thanks for coming on.
Give him a kiss.
Appreciate it.
Go on,
Thank you. No.
Shake
Honestly,
my hand.
I've had good fun. I've had good fun on these pods. It's definitely something to do
been a
every
pleasure.
week.
We'll have you back. We'll rehire you when you're back.
Yeah, if and when I'm back.
When he's back.
When I'm back.
They all come crawling back.
Look at him. I give it 3 weeks until he can't bear it anymore.
Okay, we're doing bets. What's the odds?
Yeah, no, well that's that then.
It's gonna be like Triple H.
Thank you very much for listening to season 3 of the SBS podcast, and
good night.
We'll see you.
Good night and good luck.
Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Harry's a cunt. Yeah, he is a fucking cunt.